Oh, I know, say. Still laugh. Red, portable.
They come to a town, so they are.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
We are one big family. And we want to introduce ourselves to you as role models. So you will have something in your mind, something that you can aspire to yourself. Now, when you are born as a baby, you are born into a family, that's a God-given family. In your journey through life, God will put you together with people you go to primary school with, secondary school with, you probably in university and other places of work. Those you see in front of you here, in fact, we came together in 1978. All the things that we are doing for ourselves in the school started because of the family, the bond that was forged in that building 45 years ago and has continued to date. So this year, when it comes to the year groups, we always use the year that we left the school to define what year group that we belong to. And our year group is 1983 year group. That is why one of the reasons why we're here, because we left here exactly 40 years ago, around about this time. But from different corners of the world. Some from America, some from Europe, others in Ghana, others in other areas of Africa. But we joined together because our bond is so strong. And together, we could do more than any individual could ever do. So it is very, very important as God, through His own divine means, are putting together in year groups, halls of residence, try and foster that friendship. On top of that, we have the wider Amass family that goes beyond your classroom. Is anyone here aware when I think the first year group left this school? From 1954 to 2022, and very soon some of you in 2023 will be joining us. We have the bigger Abbas family, and every year group belongs to that family called the Gloamass, and that is the one that headmaster was referring to. We have an office in the clinic. If you look above, you see our plaque on the wall. If we are there to help each other, all old students. If you have any issues that you cannot personally deal with, your families cannot deal with, your year groups cannot deal with, come to Gloamass. If all of us contribute even one city, we can have 1 million cities. So that is basically the message we want to give you this afternoon. If I had myself forgot to mention that this afternoon your family here in T.I has also bought a big massive fat cow to be used as a dinner for you. We've also got these prizes that I must tell you about. And anyone at all who is fortunate to have one of them is going to be very, very happy indeed. Because like he said, these trophies were made in America, in Texas. And we have laptops here, and we have lots of money.
Now, there are a lot of things going on in this world. And when it comes to health, that is my main concern, especially the youth. We don't want to sterilize this generation and then we get this thing. So, this afternoon I'm going to talk a little bit about UTI. When I say UTI, who knows what UTI is? Yes, who can tell me? Urinary tract infection. And I believe some of you might experience that. Because what I have here is about 6 pages, which if I want to read it, people will be sleeping. Or they won't even get the terms very well. So I will try as much as possible to come down and use the layman's term to explain it so that each and every one of you here will understand what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, so my first question was, how do we get UTI? Now, there are a whole lot of ways to get UTI, urinary tract infection. The first one is through sex. Through sex. If your partner is not hygienic, let me put it that way, he can introduce bacteria into your sex organ and then you become infected. And when you become infected, there are a whole lot of things that can happen to you in your life. Now, another way of, getting the infection is when you use common bathrooms. When you use common bathrooms, when the bathrooms are not clean, that is where you can get the infection from. There are a lot of ways. And recently, there's something going on among the youth, adults, and everybody. Let me put this to you. Now, a lot of you have heard, or almost everybody here have heard about oral sex. And trust me, be very, very, very careful. Now, why I'm saying this? Because everybody, your mouth contains bacteria. And if they are in your mouth, that is what we call normal flora. If you are skin, bacteria live there. And it's normal. That's where they live. They don't cause any harm. But when they get to where they are not supposed to, then they become pathogenic. Then they will be causing issues. So, please, think about what you are doing. Don't put your mouth at where it doesn't belong to. Let me put it simple as that. For instance, you see that some of our ladies might have some kind of infection, which is, normally they say, I get white. Oh yeah, you get white. So how do you get the white? Some of these people, when they come to the patients, when they come to the hospital, we might try our best to treat them, but they will come back with the same issue. Why? I can pronounce it, I can say it, and I'm not afraid of saying it into your vagina or on your penis. That is where everything goes wrong. No matter whatever antibiotics we give to you, if you don't stop it, it will come back. So please, 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 think about this before you act. Think before you act. And even though you might give you some antibiotics, it might clear, but maybe the harm is already done. Especially the females. So, my daughters, my sisters, and each one of you, the females who are here, immediately you see any symptoms, itchy and all those things, please seek medical help. This process is caused by a bacteria we call E. coli. Yes. And E. coli, when they get, the UTI, and most of the time, this is treatable, but please, if you don't act, it will go anywhere. Your prostate will be enlarged, and eventually, they put catheter.
83 and 85, and I was a head prefect when I was in 85. Thank you very much.
Okay, I believe you heard my name also already. I'm Andrew Owusu Bati, and I was in House 5. Room 2 captain.
My name is Alabi, which means also watching. Pleased to meet you guys. I'm Eric Achampo. I was in Temple House. It's great to be here. Phobia. I was in House 5, Room 3. And my name is Franklin Ajiman.
My name is Mariam Ajiman. 1983 years.
I am Christian Akotosunati, Superintendent of Prisons retired.
I'm a girls, 83, 85 girls cricket.
Mustafa Al-Hassan, House 3.
My name is Grace Asaman. I was a day student, 83 student. I did that student. Happy, creator. As one.
Ali Baba, Naya. I was a soldier. So, all soldiers never die.
My name is Francis Ade. My name is Dr. Skuboku. My name is Pamela Asante. I was a day student. My name is Karim Babakan, House 3. I'm now Vivian Hansen, as one.
This is the president in business student, Master Abdulaziz.
On top of that,
500 analysis. Felix Jose Visuals. The best student in ICT, Solomon Rashad Y. Mohammed. We are going to receive also a trophy then 500 city cash. Now let's invite the best home econ student, Khadija Tikausi. Khadija Tikausi, please come. The best social studies student, Sonka Indabel. Social studies. And cash. A round of applause for him. The best student in Agri Science student. We are saying counter, please. A round of applause for him, for her, sorry. Let's welcome Miss Priscilla Nanadrago. Priscilla Nanadrago, mathematics. Yes, a round of applause. Yes. Let's welcome the best literature and English student. Sulemana Musharifa Bakega. Literature and English. Overall best student. Let's also welcome the overall best student in GLOAMASS, Abigail Boatsima and Goma. Abigail.
Wonderful. And that is the overall best student in the school, and that means Priscilla Nana Bravo. So another trophy and then 5 years in the car. Nana Bravo. A very brilliant student, yes. A round of applause. Let's welcome Miss Doctors Yes. Let's also move on to the male category, that is the sports personality. And that go on to Bright Badu Danyele. Bright Badu Danyele. To Bright Danyele. Miss Hamida Degree. A round of applause for them, please. Yes. This is a beautiful, brand new laptop. Yes. This goes to one student who happens to be the first assistant school prefect in the person of Abbas Sadat Anwar. Laptop as well. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Miss Priscilla Nana Bravo. A round of applause for this student. Then the brand new laptop there, yes. We'll use it forever. And of course, the bag that will contain the laptop, all from somewhere, from abroad. I
want to start my remarks by quoting just a short verse from the Holy Quran, where Allah says that, and good deeds does He exalt. And today we are all witnesses to what has happened. Our 1983 Year group, but they have recognized the school, they've recognized us, and I'm so excited by this wonderful gesture. This is the first time I'm witnessing this, to find my life as a teacher, as an assistant, and as a headmaster. In all the schools that I have said, it's a wonderful gesture, and I want to express our profound gratitude to the whole students, community, and the group, particularly the chairman and all others. In fact, you all agree with me that the prizes that have been awarded to your colleagues are very handsome ones. Trophies with 500 Ghana cedis, 5 million to each and every one of them. It's not, somebody will say it's not a joke. In fact, they have really done well. I at least expected this kind of gesture from them. So on behalf of the school, I want to express my gratitude to them for this. Just as Mr. Ahmed said, it is something that is going to continue. So others should also be encouraged and learn from it. The president has already said it. The next time you come here, it should not be only one person, but it should also extend to others. So you must learn lessons from it. I'm also happy that they have awarded best behaved students, both boys and girls. My students, you cannot succeed in life without discipline.
The 49 of show to me, I say, dear Betty, Tiabanu, and didn't know yes, watching. The Robbie Cataya so. See, you didn't know. The best say, and was set up a mouth, and when young counting, and when young the Roddy yes, Christo Demo. Amen.
Amen. I want all of us, it's a 40-year journey is a long time. Not all of us made it in the 40 years. Only this year we lost our brother TJ, we lost Brina before that, and Danny and the rest of them. Please, just 1 minute silence, please. 1 minute silence. So, Mr. Music, if you can turn everything for us, just for a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Now you may be seated. Right. Our very distinguished guests, brothers and sisters of GLOAMASS 1983, and all those who have taken the trouble to grace our occasion this evening. On behalf of the organizers and all the 83 contributors who have made this possible, I would like to extend our warmest and most sincere welcome to each and every one of you here this evening. We know you've taken a lot of trouble to be with us, and on our behalf, we are going to do everything possible to make this a very, very memorable day for all of you. It's been long in coming. About 1978, we all met on the campus of GLOAMASS, and that is where and when our brotherhood was forged in the locomotive of GLOAMASS. And I am glad to say it was so pleasing to see that it is still standing despite all the renovations. And for those of you who are old enough to have seen the good old locomotive trains on our railway lines before they went out with the dinosaurs. Locomotives are very hot engines, so our bonds are very, very, very strong indeed. The second thanks will go to all those who contributed in their various ways, either in time, effort, knowledge, money. I would also like to extend special thanks to our one and only Presido, Dr. Beverly. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for him. Mr. Beverly, stand up for us, please. Thank you. Mr. Beverly and his team of organizers organized the entire function. Well, I'm happy to be one of the organizers anyway, but I work under Dr. Beverly. From Friday throughout today, and we're going to finish on Sunday. It was a very Herculean task, but they made it look easy. And I think they deserve a special place in our hearts. We would also like to thank the Ahmadiyya movement, the Ahmadiyya mission, for creating the environment that has made it possible for all of us to come together. Without them and without the school, GLOAMASS 1983 will be but just a figment of our imagination. Well, there are some of us who have also traveled for thousands, literally, when I say thousands, well, you're smiling, I know you did. Thousands, and your husband, and Moose, and the rest of them, Nash, Alabi, cross oceans to be with us this evening. And I think their commitment to their brotherhood and the sisterhood is really, really worth a special mention. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for all those of us in Kumasi, let's put our hands together for them. I would like to also thank every one of you here, because it's not an easy thing on a Saturday evening to give up everything that you're doing to be with us, especially all these students who are supposed to be glued to their books, piling up their knowledge for the future, to leave all that, their teachers, the school's administration. Special mention goes to Mrs. Intifro. We have our dad here, Abushapeyin, Mr. IKDC. Please, ladies and gentlemen, they all deserve a big round of applause. Let's give it up to them. Thank you. And I said this afternoon, but I'll repeat that again. Special thanks also goes to the school's administration. Every time we've been in touch with the headmaster and his team, they've always been very welcoming, very, very, very supportive. And Mr. Headmaster, please, I don't know all your team are here tonight, but when you have your meeting on Monday, please give them our kindest regards. Thank you very much. We are about to kickstart our function for tonight, but we are all Ghanaians, and remember one thing.
Yes, when I went there, looking at the food left, it won't help me because I'm that type. The board to go to see if I get that it will be able to take care of me. So I'll be taking mine very soon. This is a young group, we formed it just 2.5 years ago. Saxophonist and clarinetist. And now, can imagine, they are all over the place with the help of philanthropists. Instruments is hard to come by. We don't have instruments for them, so anytime they are to perform, we have to go and hide.
Thank you very much. I mean, the sounds you are giving us, I don't think we will skip your band any day so soon. So be rest assured. Next week, you'll be here with us again. Swap them, they are all yours. They are all, everything on your tables are meant to be consumed. And if you need more, at the end, our daddy, a pioneer of our school, would like to say a few words. He's...
I and about 7 others finished in 1955. But otherwise, we were the first to be admitted to the school back in 1950. But there were 2 classes, the preparatory class and Form 1. The Form 1 class consisted of students who had completed Standard 7 or Middle Form 4 as it came to be known later on. Then the preparatory class was for those of us who had not completed Standard 7 before coming. So I belong to the second group in 1955. Still, that makes me the oldest old student here. Again, at age 86, I'm still, in point of time, I'm still the oldest old student. Mr. President, you are making me old, so let me go on hosting. I should have gone away in 1996, but I was asked to stay on for 2 more years. That makes me the first old student to have been asked to stay on. Mr. Sam, the school imam's father, may he rest in peace, was the first to return to the school to work as a bursar. Mr. I.B.K. Ado and I were the first to return to the school as teachers. So that sets the record straight. Mrs. Intefro and I would like to say a big thank you. Not too long ago, it was the 79-year group. Now it is the 83-year group. Unfortunately, our number has been so decimated that the last time the school celebrated 70 years, there were only 3 of us of the 1950 group. Probably that is another credit. What do I say? Ahmadiyya Secondary School, 1954, only 3 students. 83-year group filled this hall. We thank God that the school has got to this stage. I used to tell my students when I was at myself that, look, if they say you are bad, you are not worse than other students. And if other students are good, they are not better than you. And this person is scored this person is one that, and so on and so forth. Let me tell you something. Our experience, I refer to the teachers in the school, our experience has been that, yes, when I was headmaster, assistant headmaster, we did not have to throw away candidates with a grade 6. We made do with candidates with a grade 10, 12, 15. But these were uncut diamonds. The quality was in there. And very soon our students began to know that if they didn't do well themselves, nobody was going to help them pass the examination through illegal means. And to this day, Mrs. Sintifu and I are very, very proud that in spite of our so-called strictness, we produced students who have held themselves high in this world. Again, sometimes we say, but some of we are not no, you didn't. You didn't because there was everything good about you. You can't teach a person to behave if his character is already rotten. You behaved because you were already well brought up. And to our dying day, we will be grateful to students of T.I Ahmadiyya Secondary School. Why? What did we do to deserve all the show of kindness? I haven't finished. They say regular each money. I haven't finished eating the 10,000 Ghana this week. And it's continuing. It's continuing. We are very grateful. There are no words to describe the kind of relationship which exists between us and you students. And I'm happy that I can boast having a tutorial father to so many of you. From 1958 to 1998, God has blessed us. And we thank God. We thank you all. May you continue to prosper.
Ayub was my student. Now he is a headmaster. And I salute you. But I'm very grateful and I'm very proud. And I am really, really eternally grateful to all of you for regarding me and appreciating my strictness, what I did for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mami, and thank you very much, Abushia Penny. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's show some love. Give it up together for them. All these years, and they've taken it forward to be with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you on behalf of the school management for this wonderful gesture. If I cannot find the adequate words to express the way I feel, we have had some year groups that came to the school to celebrate the anniversaries and donate something to the school. Yours has been very unique, and there's no way we can live here without expressing our profound gratitude to the 1983 Year group. It started by donating 200 monodesks to the school. And apart from that, since the free SHS started, I cannot remember the last time students took meat in the school. But for the first time that we had to anniversary, we brought a very big cow. For the first time, our students enjoyed meat in the school. And one amazing thing that I saw this afternoon is the presentation of our awards to our students. Students who are academically excellent, students who are well behaved, and others. And I was highly elated this afternoon when I saw this gesture from our 1983 Year group. And I know it is going to continue just as they promised us this afternoon. It is also encourage other students so that they can also do better. Those who are misbehaving in the school, just as our father said, if they are even not good, they are not worse than other schools, and we are doing the best that we can. So also help us, those who have left the school, you are still with us. You can just pop in any time so that we can have interaction with you. And if you find our students anywhere, we are all to protect the image of the school. You are still good students, but you are still students. And so we don't want anybody to drag the name of the school into disrepute. And so we will do our best. Whatever you also find yourselves, please help us. If you find any Ahmad student in town who is misbehaving, you can draw the person's attention or even bring it to the attention of the school authorities, and we'll take appropriate measures to address that. But we thank you so much for this wonderful gesture. And just as our man said, we hope it is not going to be an annual affair. Yes, even if you are not going to have something like this, at least you should pay a regular visit to the school so that you know exactly what is happening. And you can also offer pieces of advice to us, and together we can all move Ahmad forward, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome once again our lovely police band, and the night is all yours. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Reverend Dr. Patrick Owusu is an academic, visiting lecturer, and also the lead pastor of Wellspring City Church, Kumasi. As an academic, he has to his credit over 55 published articles and over 35 inspirational books to him. PeaceFMOnline.com, among others. He also served as a visiting professor of leadership studies to several universities and theological seminaries. He holds a bachelor's degree in social science. And finally, the Hegel Institute in USA. He is happily married and blessed with children. So, let us invite our own daddy, the papa of the house, Reverend Dr. Patrick Owusu.
We give you all the glory. We give you all the honor. This morning we are gathered over here because we honor your holy name. Speak to us. Bless all of us this day. I humble myself before you. Speak through me and be a blessing to all of us. This is our humble prayer. In Jesus' name. Amen. Let's take our seats, please. There must be a reason. Great prospects are achieved through the power of togetherness. I would like all of you to repeat after me. Great prospects. Let me hear you loud and clear. Great prospects are achieved through the power of togetherness. Because a few people came together that let us establish a missionary school. Many, many years ago, when we came here, there were a few structures. I see dormitories springing up. And to me, there's no school in Ghana having the best visual art department block. Whenever I get there, I get so excited. I get so excited. When you enter the block, you feel this ambience over there. You get excited. Look at the dormitories, structures springing up. All these have been possible because of the power of togetherness. Some people say, let us come together, regardless of our differences. let's focus attention on our common goal. And today, all of you are enjoying these structures. Number 2, I'm still laying foundation for you. Greater results in life are achieved through the power of purpose-driven people who believe in synergy or togetherness. Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. We are still looking at the merits of togetherness. We can always be happy with your batch if you identify the weaker ones in your classes and you help them. At the end of the day, if you are writing your WASI, I'll just tease your mind because I know it. If you are writing your WASI, the school is not going to be interested in individual performance. The school will be interested in corporate performance. What was their percentage? Oh, they had 100%. That is what we are interested in. So identify the weak students in class, and those of you who are good in some of the subjects, help them. And this is the merit of togetherness. You are not going to help them during the examination period, but now, help them now, so that when they enter the examination, you'll be able to write. This is what builds societies, togetherness. Togetherness. Vision can only be achieved when people come together.
My reason is very simple. It is the only house on top of one house that is directly opposite the dining hall. It is the central house in the school. If you are coming from the girls' hostel, house 3, house 4, all of them will converge in front of Naya House. The Naya House sits on top of one house. Naya House sits on top of one house. You know that house? But Naya is always the best. I'm sure some of you are going to debate me after here. But Naya is the best.
We cannot express our appreciation enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. In fact, for that reason, I'm going to be very, very, very brief. I'm the secretary of GLOAMASS 1983 Year group, and you're one of the organizers. Our president is here as well to share a few words with you. I'm going to be very, very brief. First and foremost, after 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with you, and today and this function marks the end of our stay with you. And I tell you what, we are so sad to go, to leave you once again. We wish we could stay with you for longer, but never mind. We promise to come back again one day pretty soon. We first give thanks to our Almighty God for making all this possible. Without His will, without His say-so, none of this would have happened. With all our goodwill, all our strength, all our resources, it wouldn't have been possible to, at all times, give thanks to God and pray for God to make things in your lives happen as you wish, and pray for. So we give thanks to the Almighty God for making it possible. Our next biggest thanks goes to our Reverend Doctor, our professor, who has made today an exceptional one. In fact, we took so much from him today to last us a lifetime. His words about togetherness, we've only touched the surface as GLOAMASS 1983. his words about charitable giving. We will try. We can't even scratch the surface. Thank you so much, Reverend. We are ever so grateful. Such a short notice and you responded. Thank you very, very much. The first part of your life is your spiritual life. What we are giving you today. Never, ever, ever forget your spiritual life. You will never be complete. Believe me. You can have all the money in the world, all the friends in the world. If you ignore your spiritual life, you could end up in depression, and the enemy can have power over you, as our Reverend Dr. told us earlier. So very, very, very important. Just ask yourself the question. This thing that I'm learning in this classroom, if I go out there and any of my mates who didn't come to class today, can I relay the information to them? The moment you ask yourself that question, if I see my mate, can I teach them what I've just been taught today? You will see that you will activate your conscious mind, and that will help you to learn better. Other than that, you just sit there and probably fall asleep and forget about the information. So your spiritual life, very important. Your mental life, very, very important. The next aspect of your life that is equally important is your physical health. So when we were in school, every weekend we used to go for a run. So exercise, eat well, not too much sugar, and not too much oil-based and spices. Other than that, you could also be depressed. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the wealth in the world. If there's no one to talk to, you will never be happy. If you go and sit in the best drinking spot in the world and you don't have any friend to eat and drink and chat and laugh with, it will not make you happy. So don't forget your social life. Be nice to each other. Help each other along the way. If anyone is facing any challenges and you have the ability to help them, please try. I hope you remember these 4 things. Thank you very much. We hope to see you again. And I wish you all the best in your studies and your exams. Thank you very, very much. Now I'll hand over to Ahmadiyya SHS President.
You are here for a purpose. Please, don't miss it out. Did you all hear what I said? I said, what? You are here for a purpose. Please, don't miss it out. Oh, I don't know, if maybe search and see if we can get that book to read. The Purpose Driven by Rick Warren. He's a pastor in the United States. The Purpose Driven. It's a very nice book. The next morning, when you find it on the front page of the newspapers, or your mom gets to know about it, or your dad or your friend gets to know about it, and you'll be happy, please stop it. Don't do it. Stay away from trouble. We know the peer pressure and all the things that is going on, but please, be focused. If you know the purpose why you are here in T.I Ahmadiyya, you won't miss out.
We are staying together. We live in harmony. When you go to our centers. So please, keep it up. Those things that happen that the pastor was talking about, I know sure you are not going to repeat it again. Alright? Because if you do that, and you are my son or daughter, and you can't go, I won't say it with the rod. I'll make sure I display it.
project by other individuals. In fact, I'm
Jumedi ebedi nyina ya bebe bidamonyina se bia bia tripia na say in the next 3 years time you be sa babio ya be hia se anuano nti bidamonyina se mo amodi alarm clock le sorry o se so mo amodi akoko le sorry o whatever we are no pe bia be so tikoko anasa o te alarm clock no kwen a na ye be fi na medamo ase president bidamonyina ase nyame o nhira mo ni
I